3 Charleston County School Board members walked out on last night's meeting in protest over Lincoln Middle High School. In this special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with Joe Bowers of the Constituent School Board for District 1.
So, it's so good to see you, Joe.
Good to see you too. How have you been?
I've been busy.
Me too. Hanging in there.
Speaking of which, what is going on in 75 Calhoun? You had board members Chris Collins, Reverend Eric Mack, and Michael Miller walk out over the protest over Lincoln Middle High School.
Yes, many people in the African American community feel that closing Lincoln was an act of discrimination. However, there are many sides to the story, and a lot of people haven't looked and seen what do the kids think. And that's what we're in the business of doing at Charleston County School District. We're supposed to be servicing our children,
yes,
not the adults. Our students are, from what I understand, very excited at the opportunities that are going to be afforded to them next year when they go to Wando.
Right.
In fact, they went last week on a field trip to Wando. 65 of our high school students went there, and they didn't want to leave because they were so excited about the opportunities that are there, all the programs.
Right.
Because Wando offers probably 10 times as many courses as we currently offer at Lincoln.
Right.
So there's much more opportunity for them there, and it will, not only will it be more opportunities for the children, it will also save our taxpayers $3 million a year by sending them to Wando. So.
And I know that City Broncos basically told one of the television stations that it's not all about money.
It's not all about money. It's about opportunities for our students. And right now at Lincoln, we have 95 high school students, and we can barely offer the minimum that the other schools in Charleston County offer. So we're basically offering a one-size-fits-all education for our students there, and you have students that are high-performing who are not being challenged enough, and then you have students that are lower-performing who aren't able to get caught back up because we're not able to offer remedial courses there. So,
and when you look back to really the history of Lincoln Middle High School to right now, I'm wondering, why do you think it took so long to make a sensible decision in your mind?
well, I wish it hadn't come to this.
Okay.
There's been years of neglect by the county, and it should have never come to this. They should have put the resources in there decades ago to prevent this from happening. However, that's not the case, and we're only left with this option because there's really no other alternative, because you can't offer courses for students when there aren't that many. It's just not feasible.
Yeah. And I know a lot of the folks now in Edison Allen basically protesting about Jane Edwards closing, and they're basically saying, hey, if you take away this school, you take away our community.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, as we sit here right now, what's next for the Lincoln Middle High community?
Well, we have great things coming up. As Dr. Postaway announced, they are going to be purchasing almost 200 acres in Ondahl to build a new school for our community. And they will start planning that in July. So we will start the planning for that. And that's something that we really have to look forward to. They're, put the pen to the paper, sign the contract to purchase the property, and then Dr. Postaway has promised that we are going to get a school out there. And people need to look at the positives. I think this step, even though some people may not like it, the students like it.
Okay.
And I have gotten an overwhelming positive feedback from constituents in the District 1 community that are very excited that their children are going to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. So I think some people say this is a step in the wrong direction. I see it as it's a little side step to get us on the right path.
In other words, it's just temporary because they're
Right.
going to build, yeah.
Right, it's just a temporary thing, and I know some people don't like that, but we can't please everybody, and and it's hard to not to be able to please everybody, but we just have to step back and look, what is the best option right now? This is the best option for the students.
Okay. Well, Joseph Bowers, it's always good talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
I appreciate this.